Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Link saw, together with many other cryptos today, a sell-off, probably triggered by a small liquidation event on the Bitcoin chart. Where exactly it was triggered, you can't say really where it began, but Bitcoin is obviously the leader. Bitcoin, Ethereum, both charts didn't really show very clear upside patterns. As you will remember when you watched my charts and my videos over the recent days, then you'll know that I wasn't particularly happy with Bitcoin and Ethereum breaking higher without giving us a clear C wave down in their relevant structures. That was a bit different for Link. Link could have already moved up from here. Yeah, we talked about that. But then this deep decline that made us already wonder if it might fall back into the wave 4. We saw that already yesterday, and indeed Link did fall back into the wave 4. That's not a problem, as I suggested already yesterday. If we go any lower, then I will probably reactivate my grid bot that I had running from somewhere from here. Yeah, around the 13th of November I activated it, and it did grind all of the way here throughout the structure. And I did switch it off close to the top. I've just reactivated it today, and it's going to grind a little more. Basically, we're in the middle of the range now, you could say, between $9.50 and $18.30. So I see all of this as a range. Yeah. So my primary scenario is that the price is now in this fourth wave. Actually, I should change the color of these ABC structures. Let me just do that. ABC, and then I should color and wave degree. So that's the assumption, that the chart is currently still in this fourth wave, and we might be in the last sort of leg down now in this C wave. After this correction obviously started already in November, we had an A wave down, very long and choppy B wave. We saw that coming on this channel, that we might get a high B wave, and that will probably be choppy, That's typically what happens in such a wave 4. And then we could now be coming down in this 5-wave move in wave C. That's my primary scenario. Okay, so C wave unfolding right now. Support levels at $12.88. Then we've got down here obviously the ascending trend line from the larger trend channel, and $11 is the 38.2 retracement level, typically an ideal target for a fourth wave, and the $9.75 level is there as well. It's the 50% retracement level. They are all relevant for this wave 4. Well, what happens if we break below 9.75? Well, ideally this wave 4 really doesn't break below it. I mean, the problem is that we are then going to break back into this price range in which Link has been moving, or was moving, between, well, when was it? May 22, and I think it was October last year. Yeah. So ideally, we're not going to break back into that range. I wouldn't trust this structure anymore if the price breaks below it. Yeah, what would be the alternative scenario? There should be an alternative. I thought about one today, and all I can say really is that should we break below $9.75 and then also below $9.50, then I would see this as an A, B, C structure, in which we have an A wave here. That's a B, and it can come down low, okay? And it could then still rally, but the thing is, below $9.75, a sustained break below it, the chart will not, it will lose clarity. It will lose clarity significantly, because this could literally then be anything, really. At the moment, I would say it's probably then an ABC structure, but that always makes a chart less clear. So I wanted to hold the $9.75 level. Okay, maybe $9.50, I could go with that, but that's it. If anybody wants, let's say a higher probability setup, because you might say, oh, okay, but it could be this, or okay, it could be that. Well, you've got a very clear support level there that distinguishes basically here at $9.75. Below that level, I would not trust the idea of a wave 4 with one more wave 5 to come. But if anybody wants a higher probability scenario, or setup, you should wait for the first 5 waves up. So you could just lean back, let it do its thing, and watch it. And should it form 5 waves up, then the 3-wave pullback is likely going to be a wave 2. And then this is a higher probability scenario. in which a third wave should take us way higher. So it's literally, entering maybe in this support zone with a little bit of, more risk, because so far we only have 3 waves up. So that means it could literally just fail at this point. Altcoins fail after 3 waves. They tend to do that. Not always. And obviously, if we consider the wider crypto sector, I'm looking for 5 waves up, because also my view is that Bitcoin should get one more high. And to be honest, we're holding above support here at the moment. So as long as we're holding the $9.75 level, I'm leaning towards one more high. Okay, so, but from a probabilities point of view, we have a better or higher probability that support will hold in wave 2 after 5 waves up than we have that support is holding here. But my view is, I'm watching for reaction here. So, but of course, nothing is ever guaranteed in these markets. Markets are non-linear. But overall, looking at the microstructure, let's zoom in a little bit on the 1-hour chart. This structure looks best with probably 2 more lows, to be honest. The idea is that if we're now in a C wave, we have a wave 1 complete, a wave 2. The wave 3 could still be unfolding, to be honest, then 4 and a 5. Why could wave 3 still be unfolding? It has to do with Fibonacci levels. If we take the length of wave 1 and then we take a look at, okay, where did it actually land? Typically, I'd like to see at least the 1.38 extension that hasn't even been reached. That's at $12.73. So I'd prefer one more low in wave 3, then a wave 4, possibly corrective rally, and one more low afterwards. It could literally form a lasting low after this low, but then it wouldn't be an A, B, C. It would literally just be a W, X, Y, which happens often enough in crypto, but it hasn't really given us much clarity that it has already bottomed. So ideally one more low, but you never know really. We know that sometimes cryptos form a WXY, and because basically we've got that last leg down and it comes together nicely, I started to, let the grid bot grind its way through this correction. Yeah, and then one more high is still anticipated, and $18.30 is a key resistance area. And starting from $21, we have upside targets for wave 5. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.